piece of work.
She's the one who told me that Melissa was selling fake Chanel in her store.
Wow, she told you that. Wow.
I mean, it was out there. I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I know. It's on her
out there,
Instagram.
but
She's
the
one who told.
Yeah.
How do you like that? All right, David, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's not nice to say about your friend that don't shop at their store. It's filled with a bunch of shit. Speaking, when you say when you say, house, you just made me remember this other story, which you told me about. Like, I don't even know if you know this, Kim, but like, talk to me about that story. And like, I don't know, this sounds like this goal of this isn't just to bash Margaret. But this is a shocking story about when you were younger and you and your boyfriend went to look at a house and you brought Margaret.
Yeah. And so, no, like, I mean, it's not to bash her. It's to show, she's always had it in there underlying.
But when was this? Like, how old were you? Like, was this 20 years ago, 30 years ago?
No, I was probably like 21 years old.
So like 30 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. And
so what happened?
We lived in the same town, and I wanted her to see a house that we looked at that I loved. And it was really, truly, it was a tiny little house. It was nothing crazy, nothing extravagant. I brought her there, and the next thing I knew, her boyfriend bought the house.
Unbelievable.
And I just couldn't believe it that she would like not even tell me that, and then I found out after.
Wow. So like, and would you? Yeah, David.
You wanted to maybe buy the house. You liked. You guys went there.
Oh, I wanted the house, and I knew I was like, to say anything to her would be in true Margaret fashion. She would say, "Well, you weren't really going to get it anyway. You didn't really want it." That's how she does that with everything. And then if she says it enough, she believes her own bullshit.
So she bought the house out from under you, basically.
Want the house.
Okay, did you have an argument with her over it? Did you just like speak to her after that? What happened?
No, I didn't speak to her for a long time after that. And we were talking one day, and she's like, "I don't remember. How come I wasn't at your wedding?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I think you were in Italy with your Italian boyfriend, the one who bought the house." Because bring her, to bring it to her, she's never going to admit fault. No, she's the kind of person, if she wants something, she's going to take it from you.
Wow.
It's
just crazy.
I mean, it's all the crazy things, she got on Housewives. She didn't tell me. A friend of mine told me that they saw like some pictures of her, and she said it was like, under wraps, but we were really good friends. She bought that house, didn't tell me about it until after she closed on it. Just,
I don't know. I think that's shocking. Like, imagine if you brought me to see a house, Kim, that was a small house, and you wanted to buy it, and you're like, "David, this is the house I love that I want to buy." And you were with your boyfriend, and I said, "Oh, it's nice. I'm not sure. I'm not even paying attention." And the next day you go to buy the house, and they're like, "We already have an offer," and your friend David Yontef bought the house. It's a little, I don't know. Am I the only one that finds this strange?
It is strange, but I gave her a pass a lot because she kind of raised herself and didn't have a ton of guidance. So she got the pass a lot.
Yeah. We do that. I mean, I've done that with friends, that there's certain friends that I give a pass. And what's the sad thing is with David knows something I went through recently with a group of girls. He was involved. He took my side completely, had my back. And I can't give them another chance because I've given people another chance, and they always prove to do worse than what they did the first time. And I'm the type of person that, like, I'll let it go. It's like, oh, who cares? It's yesterday's news, and I'll let it go. And it always comes back to smack me in the face. It's never that I let things go and things were okay. I'd always, my original theory of walk away from this person should have stayed that way and left it alone, So you do give people passes. I know I do. And, and then it comes back, it smacks you in the face. It's very, very sad.
It does. I was happy when we reconnected.
Yeah.
I would be lying if I said that I wasn't. We had a
Right.
lot of good times together, and
Yeah.
I chose to just forget about that and let it go. But you know, when you are devious and deceitful and you have that in there, it's always in there. And
It's
it
always
was
in there.
coming out more and more ever since she got on the show. And, you know, watching her trying to ruin people, it's not, I mean, I've said it before. I thought Housewives was all about, you know, coming on, having some like girlfriend drama and fun and laughs. And, you know, at the end of the day, you're all still kind of good with each other. But to do the dark, you know, bringing out affairs and going after someone full force, like she would do. I mean, she was doing it with Siggy. She was talking to people late at night, ex-wives of a woman named Sean. She was in contact with. I don't know who the woman is. I think she was the ex-wife of someone.
She was Michael's ex-wife who just recently passed away. That's Siggy's husband's ex-wife, Sean. And she was trying to bring her on the show. Yeah, I know. I remember when this all took place.
She was trying to get that woman to, you know, give her information, and she was getting information.
Yes.
Which it's the digging into everyone's lives all the time. You know, always passing judgment on people.
Unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. It really is. It's very sad. And the fact that she put so many people down. Like, let's get into this up with Adam, whatever it's called. I just did the show too. You did it. And when you were on the show, she came on and she said she called all the podcasters low level. And Laura just told me that the podcast, the recording was taken down, David. The uproar about her saying that people are low level was pretty disgusting. She's really, it takes a vile person to talk about people like that. So, but Laura assured me, tell me what you said, Laura, when you told me they took it down. What did you assure me?
What did I assure you?
You assured me that you kept the recording.
I said I knew that when that came out and I responded to it, I told a friend of mine, please record that podcast because it's not going to be up for long. They're going to take it down. And lo and behold, it's taken down. But good thing I have the video of it to always remember it.
So and you're a smart cookie.
So what's the process? I mean, you know, we're all different. You know, if someone called me and said, take it down, I would say, you know, fuck off. But like, what are we saying? Like, you think Margaret called and said, this is backfiring on me because I referred to people as low level that listen to certain podcasts and this is blowing up and please take it down.